In this video, I'm going to be ranking all of the best Galaxy Opal cards in NBA 2K22 My Team. We do have a tier list here ranking from S all the way down to D tier, and S tier is going to be my top 5 Opal cards in the game. First Opal here is going to be Kazzy Russell. I still think he's going to be an A tier for one reason, and that is going to be his jump shot, which you guys probably know by now is on base 3. So Kazzy Russell, stats wise, still a pretty good card, 6'5" tall, maybe a little bit undersized for the shooting guard position, but he still does have that base 3 jump shot on quick dribble style. For that reason alone, I think Kazzy Russell, he might be in B tier, but I'm gonna have him in A tier for now. Jermaine Murray is gonna be in B tier. Don't think he's really that good of a point guard, but for an Opal, I still do think he is pretty decent. He's a point guard shooting guard, 6'4" with a 6'10" wingspan. I mean, the 47 block definitely does hurt the card a lot, but he's going to be amazing defensively other than that, and just overall is a very solid point guard. We look at the animations. This is where I feel like he's really not the best. Doesn't have very good dribble sigs. Not really the biggest fan of this jump shot. Maybe you guys like this one, but me personally, not really the biggest fan. Also, you guys can let me know, what would you guys change about my tier list? Just let me know in the comment section down below. Dino Raja, another pretty solid Opal. I'm gonna throw him in B tier. D'Lo, I feel like around the same level as these guys. Like, I think Kazzy Russell is just a little bit better. Now, Drazen Petrovic, this card is insane. I'm gonna throw him in A tier for now. He might be an S tier Opal, I'm not really sure, but just look at this guy's animations, right? So 6'5", 6'8" wingspan, kind of undersized for the shooting guard position. But if you look at the animations, he's got base 3 jump shot on very quick release timing. He's got the normal leaner, and he's actually got some pretty decent sigs. He's got quick dribble style, the Donovan Mitchell size up, which is really good in my opinion, and then he does have the Scottie Pippen behind the back. So overall, I mean, Drazen Petrovic is going to be a very good 3-hunter, so I'm gonna have him in A tier. David Robinson, I feel like still has to be an S tier. Like, this card has had the longest longevity. Like, this dude is still very, very good, and he came out, what, almost 2 months ago? Is that 2 months or is that 3 months? I can't do math. That might be 3 months. Yeah, I think that's been 3 months since March the 4th, and he's still one of the best power forwards in the game. Like, he's 7'1" tall, 7'5" wingspan. Like, D-Rob is still amazing for a Galaxy Opal card. Gonna be really good on the defensive end. I can't wait till we get his Invincible card. I think his Invincible might be coming this Friday, maybe Tuesday. Maybe he's the headliner for Tuesday, but I do think he'll probably be a card on Friday. And when we get his Invincible, he might be the best power forward in the game. Next Galaxy Opal here is gonna be Patrick Ewing. I'm gonna throw him in A tier. Actually, nah, I'm gonna go B tier. I mean, Patrick Ewing is a pretty good power forward. You guys can let me know where do you guys do think he ranks, but he's around like the A to B tier, somewhere in the middle there. He's very similar to his Dark Matter, but I mean, overall, still a pretty good power forward. So yeah, I'm gonna have him in B tier. Danny Ferry definitely going in A tier. He might go up to S tier, not really sure, but Danny Ferry, this card is actually super elite, man. Not enough people talk about this card. He's a power forward, small forward, 6'10", with a 7'5" wingspan. And just look at this dude's stats, like 97 3 ball, 95 speed, 90 interior, 90 perimeter, 90 steal, 90 block. Got a 95 driving dunk, 90 ball handle, 94 speed with ball. Like, this card is super elite stats and badges wise. And then he's got base 98 Rudy Gay upper on very quick, which is a very good jump shot. And then he's got normal leaner with the quick dribble style. Doesn't have the best sigs. If this card had good sigs, he might be a top 5 small forward, but doesn't have the best sigs, so it does hurt the card a lot. But Danny Ferry for a Galaxy Opal is going to be an A tier. I think Hakeem Olajuwon is going to be around the same range. He's going to be an A tier. There's not that many good Opal centers, so I think for that reason alone, Hakeem is going to be an A tier. Next card here is going to be Brandon Ingram. I'm going to throw him in solid B tier. Really wasn't the biggest fan of the card when I looked at him on 2KDB. I will say I've yet to use the card in game, so I might be a little bit biased saying he's not the best, but just looking at his stats and badges, he's going to be a little bit of a liability on the defensive end. And then animations wise, doesn't have the best sigs. I mean, he has a good escape, has a good behind the back, but doesn't have a good size up. I don't know. I mean, maybe Brandon Ingram goes in A tier. You guys can let me know where you guys think he ranks, but yeah, I'm going to throw Brandon Ingram in B tier. Jaden McDaniels, I'm really close to throwing him in A tier, but I'm going to go B tier. I don't know, man. You could definitely make the argument that he deserves to be an A. Like, this Jaden McDaniel card is actually very underrated. He's a power forward, small forward, 6'9" with a 7' wingspan. You look at the dude's stats, yeah, defense isn't the best, but I do think he plays a lot better in game defensively. He's going to have quick dribble style, not a good size up. I mean, The card's decent. He might go down to A tier. Or sorry, he's in B tier. Yeah, I don't think he's an A tier card. He's going to be in B tier. Jermaine O'Neal. This one's a tricky one. Like, he's very good for a Galaxy Opal. I'm going to go B tier. I like Jermaine O'Neal a lot. Kyle Kuzma might surprise some people. I was never really the biggest fan of this card, especially for a Galaxy Opal. I'm going to throw him in C tier. Now, guys, the next card here is going to be the Galaxy Opal Manute Bol. He's easily the best Opal card in the game. Like, this man, Manute Bol, is the third best center in the game, in my opinion. Not Opals, the best centers in the game. I think he's the third best behind Taco and Yao Ming, and you can make the argument he's better than Yao Ming, which is crazy for being a free Galaxy Opal. He's center, 7'7" tall with an 8'5" wingspan. Like, this dude Manute, bro, is literally insane. 85 3 ball, 80 speed, amazing defense, so many Hall of Fame defensive badges, and his jump shot is actually pretty easy to green, at least on next gen. Haven't used the card on current, but on next gen, this card actually has a very good jump shot. So Manute Bol is easily going to be the best Opal in the game. Next Opal card here is going to be Stefan Marberry. You know what? I think he's decent. I think there's a lot of these just decent Opal cards. Like, Kyle Kuzma is the only C tier card because really not the biggest fan of him, but I mean, Marberry's decent. 6'3" point guard, 6'4" wingspan. Really isn't the best. He's going to be super undersized. Doesn't have the best block rating. Doesn't have the best interior. But I will say offensively, he's going to be very good. I do think he's got some very good sigs, and he's basically going to be like a worse Derrick Rose. So if you're a worse Derrick Rose, I mean, yeah, you're probably in like around B tier. That's probably where I'd rank him. George Mikan, this is a tricky one because, like, you could definitely make the argument he deserves to be an S tier because he's super overpowered, but I'm gonna throw him in A tier. Like, the fact that he's 6'10" at the shooting guard position, like, it just makes him super overpowered. He's a shooting guard center, 6'10" tall with a 7'1" wingspan. You look at his stats, they're absolutely amazing. Like, he's got amazing stats, amazing Hall of Fame badges, and then his jump shot's actually very good. He's got the base 4 jump shot, which is one of my favorites in the game, and he does have that on very quick with the normal leaner. Sigs aren't the best, but I mean, you're not going to have him there to dribble. He's just going to be a super cheesy center card that can play shooting guard. Next next Opal card here is going to be Chris Mullin. Yeah, I think Chris Mullin probably A tier. Some of these cards are going to have to go up to S tier because, yeah, I think some of these cards we're going to have to move up to S. So Lamar Odom, once again, just a very solid card, very solid Opal card. Doesn't really, you know, go off the charts for me. Peja Stojakovic, I do not like this card at all. Maybe you guys do. I do not like Peja. Maybe some people love Peja. His Opal card, I hate the card. I've used it a couple times. Now, next one here, RJ Barrett. You guys know where I'm putting RJ Barrett. Now, this is going to be a little bit biased. I'm a massive RJ Barrett fan in game and in real life. He's going to be a small forward shooting guard, 6'6" with a 6'10" wingspan. Like I said, his stats and badges might not be the best, but just in game for some reason, this RJ Barrett card plays amazing for me. I wish they gave him some better sigs. If they gave him some better sigs, this card would literally be insane. But I think I'm going to move Chris Mullin up to S tier. He's still one of the best shooting guards in the game for a Galaxy Opal. Next card here is going to be Jack Sigma, another A tier card. Steve Francis, as much as you can have fun with the card, like, he's a very fun card to use because of his dribble sigs, but realistically, card's a little bit too short, 6'3", doesn't have the best jump shot, really not the biggest fan of it. So yeah, I'm gonna throw Steve Francis in C tier, and then Tyrese Halliburton, very similar to a guy like Dejounte Murray. So we have to move 2 guys up into S tier. The first guy is definitely going to be Danny Ferry. Like, Danny Ferry is just super elite. And the second one might surprise people. I'm gonna put Drazen Petrovic. Like, he is so good for a Galaxy Opal card, and obviously he's super cheap. So let me know what you guys have changed about my list in the comment section down below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.